Sample.
Oo naman.
Oh.
Pero saktong-sakto kasi last week pinag-usapan natin yung iba-ibang types of tone. Like na-mention din ni Miss Voicet. Ngayon, yung ano naman, yung bilis ng delivery. Parang pag sinabi, iba kasi pag voice set sa voice set. Diba?
Yan.
Iba yung meaning. Ayun, tongue twister naman. Kasi yun yung naging topic natin last week, one of the topics. I have 3 things na gusto kong sabihin ni Ma'am. So, first of all, okay, ito, say 10 times, Pasko at Paksiw. 10 times, Pasko, Paksiw. Ready? Miss Jai?
Ako po pala. O sige. Pasko, Paksiw.
Yes, as yung pinakamabilis nyo.
Pinakamabilis, 10 beses.
Oh, okay. Pasko, Paksiw. Alright. Sige po. Go na po.
Yep.
Yeah, go.
Pasko, Paksiw. Pasko, Paskiw. Paskiw. Pasko, Paskiw. Ah, Paskiw! Pasko, Paskiw. Ano po ba?
Sige.
Paksiw. Lechon Paksiw.
Ayun.
Pasko, Paksiw.
Pasko, Paksiw. Pasko, Paksiw.
Pasko, Paksiw. Pasko, Paskiw. Pasko,
Relax lang.
Pasko, Paskiw. Pasko, Paksiw. Pasko, Paksiw. Pasko, Paksiw. Pasko, Paksiw. Pasko, Paksiw. Pasko, Paskiw. Pasko, Paksiw. Pasko, Paksiw. Pasko, Paskiw.
Okay na. Sige. Ito. Second natin. Hindi, sige, ano. Okay na yun. Sige, actually, may dalawa pa tayo. Pero let's save it for the other 2.
Yep.
Sige po. Thank you po.
Sige,
Thank you, Jai.
Thank you so much.
Sige, pili ka na, partner.
Okay, next one. I want to hear... ito. Nandito ba si Miss Pau? Pau Castillo, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Hi!
Hello.
Congratulations!
Congratulations!
Tawa-tawa pa ako.
Karma is digital.
Lagot.
Yun nga
Mag-iingat.
Your nickname is, how do you pronounce your voice name?
iVoice.
iVoice. Parang ganun din eh. Voice set. Parang iVoice. Or kala ko nung una AI voice. Okay, iVoice pala.
iVoice.
Pwede din. Artificial
Pwede rin, ano?
intelligence voice.
Diba? Anong origins? Where did it come from?
Yung Japanese word for love kasi is ai. So,
Yun.
yes. So,
Nako!
since hilig ako sa anime and anime is yung talagang spark ng interest ko with voice acting. So, kinombine ko siya parang voice of love or love your voice. So, iVoice. Yun po.
Yun.
Oh, interesting.
Ayun.
So,
Parang alam ko na kung ano yung ibibigay mo sa kanyang.
Hindi naman, madali lang to. Madali lang. So,
Okay.
same concept. Same thing, 10 times. Medyo mahaba siya. So, itatype ko sa group chat for everyone to see. Ayan. So your I already posted it. Your second voice, I thought of thinking of you 10 times as fast as you can.
Okay. All right. Wait lang. All right.
Sige.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, go. I thought of thinking of you. 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 Game.
Yes.
Galing.
All right. Thanks.
All right. Tindi, no? Thank you so much, Miss Pau.
Gising na ako.
Gising
ka na?
Pampa icebreaker. Diba? Thank you very much, Miss iVoice. So, Miss Nikki, who's the third one? Ito, matindi yung papasample natin dito. Marami matitrigger.
Sige. Musta naman tayo dyan, Gladys? Ako sa Lem.
Hello po.
Hi, great day, Gladys.
Great day po. Great day, voice mates.
Great.
Yes.
Hala. Nahiya siya.
What is your voice name, Miss Gladys?
Ang voice name ko po is This is the Voice.
This is the voice.
This is the voice.
Yes.
Actually, yung nickname ko po is Des. That's why, kaya nagkamap ako sa ganung
Yes.
voice.
Ayun. Napakaswerte mo, Des.
Oo,
Sa umagang
madali.
to.
Actually, madali lang yung
Alo!
papagbigay namin. Pero, baka marami magalit sa iyo. De, joke lang. Hindi naman.
Una ka na.
Oo.
My goodness.
Marami matitrigger.
Pangalawa ako.
Okay naman. So, are you
Sige
ready
lang.
for your
No.
tongue twister, Miss Gladys? Pang pa-warm up lang naman.
Yes
Mm-mm.
po.
Game ka na ba?
Parang contestant.
Pampainit ng dugo namin.
Oo. Pampainit ng kape.
Oo.
Ayan. So, itatype ko na lang
Nakakaba.
din for everyone to see.
Yan.
So, say this as fast as you can. O, gusto mo, dagdagan mo ng feelings. Nasa sa ito. 10 times. So, sabihin mo po, wala kang jowa 10 beses na mabilis.
Yun.
Sige.
Ready ka na ba?
Ready na.
Game.
Ready na! Okay, here we go. When you're ready.
Go.
Wala kang jowa, 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 wala.
May nag-mute. May nagalit. May nag-mute.
Oh my
Sinong nag-mute sa kanya?
Sino nagalit?
Ang brutal na. Hindi, joke lang.
Grabe. Wala po akong intention na masama. Sumunod lang po ako.
Pinag-mute?
It's a prank.
Pwede ba yun? It's a prank? Grabe.
Ang tindi. Okay, nagising. How does it feel? Ano, nagising ka?
Sobra po.
Nag-mute talaga, oh.
Gusto ko dito bigla. Joke lang.
Tapos, ang dami nagko-comment. Ang sakit naman, Bes.
Wala pong personalan.
Wala akong personal na.
Baka, sige.
Gravy. Ang
Gravy
sakit,
naman.
Bes.
Ang
Alam na
dami.
namin yun.
Ang
Inulit
daming may pinagdadaanan dito, ah. Iisang daan natin. Lahat tayo
Ang
nagkasya
dami.
doon, ha?
Lahat na.
Lahat tayo, ha?
na.
Grabe.
May Pero, thank you so much. Sana napasaya namin kayo, Miss Des. You know. Thank you
Hope
for...
gising ka na,
Mukhang
Des.
gising na lahat ng voice mates natin.
Nagising na, oh.
Nagising sa'yo,
Kanina,
eh.
nagpupungas-pungas pa kayo, eh.
Okay na. Parang nung
Ha?
na-trigger. Ay, oo na, wala na.
Triggered.
Triggered kayong lahat.
Gaming na-trigger eh. Grabe, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Ang galing, Miss Nikki. May nauto na naman tayo. Very good yan. Thank you,
Ang problema doon, may nauto. Ano, uminit na ulo ng mga tao. Triggered na, aga-aga.
Joke lang.
Damay-damay na to!
Damay na to!
Ano? Kayo lang masaya?
Tigil niyo si ako eh. Pero, kaya yun ang naging gawain namin. Kasi syempre, gusto namin i-link ito sa naging last session ninyo. Kasi nga, of course, as a voice artist, kailangan talaga natin mag-practice. Kasi during our last session, simply, we were all about practicing. Practice. Never stop practicing. Kasi, ito na nga, this is your 4th session, but does that mean the learning stops here? It does not stop after this program. Always seek to be curious and to always learn to aim to learn more. And some of the practices by talking in front of the mirror, reading scripts aloud, and of course applying what you learned in our workshop dito. And of course, sabi nga ni Voice Master, no, never ever be afraid of other people's judgment. Kasi unat sa lahat, kung as long as you believe in your own voice, that's all that matters. Because alam mo, ito na lang sasabihin ko sa inyo, voice mates, no? You know, as long as you know that you're doing good and you're doing great things, kasi kung iba talaga, if you seek for appreciation, gratitude, or money, kung yun ang pakainin nyo, that's not, I don't know if that's truly your passion, but if you know that you're doing something great despite what other people think or feel, but if you know in your heart na makabutihan ang ginagawa mo and you keep doing it, people will gravitate with your passion, with what you're doing, because they see how much you love what you're doing. That's why, voice mates, be crazy enough to do things that ordinary people can't do. And sabihin ko sa inyo, mga haters, marami yan. Ako, sabihin ko sa inyo, lalo na in this, not just in this industry, but in life. You know, people will betray you, people will stab you in the back, but it's okay. Keep doing what you love because that's you. that's who you are, and you know na makakatulong kayo sa tao. So just push forward, boys mates.
Yes. And yeah, that's one of the core values that we want to teach you here, guys, is just to be yourself. Okay. And because if you have no pretensions of na kailangan ganito ko or what, just be yourself, and then we push you to try until you succeed. If you notice, we have this culture of giving and sharing. We actually have given you a safe space to allow you to fail, because you cannot succeed if you have not experienced failure, right? So
Exactly.
that's what we are, we have given to you here, a safe space, so that you can express yourself freely without fearing for any judgment. Okay, so because that's how you strive for excellence, where you are allowed, you feel safe to just fail or without any judgment. Okay, and then moving forward with that, we push you to do your best and not to do things half baked. Okay, so do your best. The best of one person is maybe different from another one, and that's why we don't give any judgment here, because at the end of the day, you will be the best evaluator for yourself. Okay,
That's
so
true. That's
that's why
true.
we always tell you, always do what your future self will be thankful to you for, right?
Tama
Okay, so
yun.
you're the
Yes.
best, you're the only person that can judge yourself. Okay, and I know at the start it will be very hard. Okay, so even the basic things, like just like hearing your voice, I know it's uh, we cringe at the first sound of hearing our voice in a recording, but gradually you learn to listen and love your own voice. Okay, and and that's where self improvement and self mastery begins, becoming familiarized and becoming more and more attuned to who you really are, kahit na yung mga weakness mo. And then that's how you begin to eventually fall in love with yourself, diba? So you have to
Yun.
realize how bad you are at first, so that eventually you will see how good you have become. Okay?
Tama yun. And part of practicing talaga, yung ginawa natin, tongue twisters talaga is very important. It's a perfect warm-up actually. Before you do your sample voiceover or scripts. Kasi most scripts may mga difficult words dyan na may encounter kayo, and you need to really warm up, loosen up yung bibig ninyo. That's the perfect warm up before you proceed to do voices. Lalo na when you do it with facial expressions, talagang it loosens up your face. It's gonna be easier for you to do the scripts later on. And at first, kala natin it was just a fun icebreaker like yung ginawa natin. But you'll eventually realize na this is a very great exercise to help you speak, not just in voiceover, pero in general, to speak better. Because like I said, you'll encounter different kinds of scripts from different writers, and different difficult to pronounce words with different emotions. That's why it's our job to be able to read the script properly and clearly no matter what.
Yes, tama ka dyan, partner. And what is great about our program, partner, no, is we don't just train people to become voice artists. We also train them to become, to treat this career like a business, right? So you're not
Yes.
just a voice artist, you treat this like a business. That's why, if you notice, we explored branding and marketing. That's why you have, part of your requirements is to have your own brand name and to have your own logo. Okay. In other courses, that's not included, because that's not, diba? That's not part of the skills of being a voice artist per se. But here we don't treat you just like a voice artist. We treat you like, like we want you to become you treat this career like a business. Okay, so that's why brand we emphasize the importance of branding and marketing yourself out there. Okay, so you have to have your own logo, and then we encourage you to find your unique signature voice, okay, and that unique voice name that will help you stand out, okay, because that is an extension of who you are, okay. So you
Yes.
market yourself using the platforms that we have: SoundCloud, Facebook, YouTube, and other digital forms
TikTok.
platforms, right? Okay, so that you can give out your voice file to all these different studios, and to help yourself get connected to the community, okay, by marketing yourself and putting yourself out there. And also because we are teaching you also not to treat this as just as a, even though we train you to treat this like a business, we emphasize the fact that you don't do this for money. That's why we
Yes.
also inculcate the value of volunteering, okay, in the different seminars and different activities that we have here at Creative Voices.
Tama yan, tama. And that's why branding talaga is important. Kung walang brand, I mean, si Voice Over Flowers is a brand, di ba?
Yes.
Voice Over
Mhm.
Flowers itself. Voice Master is a brand.
Yes.
So, importante, it's something people will remember you by. Di ba? And dahil dyan,
Mhm.
this is going to be, again, guys, mga voice mates, ito na po, time check, it's already 10
10.
in the morning, 10 a.m. na po. So, if you're ready, this
Yeah.
is our 4th session. No need. Oh, okay. So, no need to remind you of the guidelines, mga kaboses. Pero, okay, so magsa-start pala tayo ng 10:30 ng umaga.
10:30.
All right, so we still have 30 more minutes. So, let's keep the energy going. So Miss Nikki, I think you still have a quick word, mga 3 to 5 minutes for our voice mates.
Yes. Okay. So this is the last day. So how are you? How are you guys so far with your requirements? Okay pa ba?
Ayan na, yung matinding tanong.
Catching up na po, Miss
Catching
Nikki.
up.
Okay na
Catching
po.
Kaya po.
Okay. I hope nakakasabit pa sa nakahabol pa, ha? Okay. So anyway, you still have one more week hanggang next week, and then yeah. Understand. Kaya nga chill na lang yung last week, 'di ba? Hindi na namin kayo masyadong binigyan ng mga dagdag. Okay. And then yun. I hope you make the most of your last week in learning and collaborating with your voice mates, lalo na yung group mates nyo, okay? So, hindi nyo ba napapansin after 4 weeks, yung pinasok nyo, iba sa ine-expect nyo? Tama ba ako, Pao? Pao, can you
Yes.
unmute? And then, ano ba yung expectation mo nung una? If I may ask.
Ano, Miss Nikki, nag-expect ako if you'd look at my old vlogs or yung intro, talagang nag-focus ako sa technical. Sabi ko, I want to learn how to be able to articulate properly or to be able to speak kasi medyo nagsastutter ako sometimes. So parang more proper way of talking. But then, sobrang 500% more yung
Wow.
nangyari. Kasi sobrang ano siya, biglang it's all about self-rediscovery. Parang na-ignite ulit yung mga bagay na parang pinatulog mo for so long, ganon. Tapos, at the same time, you discovered new things about yourself. Things na parang for so long sinasabi mo, hindi mo kayang gawin or hindi naman ako yon. Pero bakit parang you'd look back and ask yourself, ba't ko sinabing hindi ako yon or hindi ko kayang gawin yon? Because in just a span of 4 weeks, nalabas namin yung mga sides na yun sa sarili namin. And I'm sure our other voice mates could agree to that. Na ang dami naming na-realize na, wow, kaya pala namin gawin yun. Ganito pala kami or may ganito pala kaming kakayahan.
Yes, tama ka. Thank you for sharing, Pao, ano? How about can I hear from Mr. Nachor?
Hi,
Hey,
Paolo.
Hi there.
How are
Hi.
you?
What's the time over there in? Are you in
Um,
California?
yep. 7:05 p.m.
7:05. Okay.
Yeah.
So how are you doing so far, with the program?
Well, yeah. Getting there.
Uh-huh.
Barely making
Uh,
it. Yeah. Waste so many sleeps, hours of
mm-hmm,
fun time. So
mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm getting there. It's challenging yet fun, yet challenging. Very
Uh-huh.
challenging. Yeah.
What going into the program, what were you expecting? And right now that we're in the fourth week, what what actually happened? Can you
Oh,
tell us the journey so far for you?
okay. Okay. So I was expecting for us to, to work on our voice and all that, just only
Mm-hmm,
that part. But when I get
mm-hmm,
to this program, I learned so many technical stuff, and I realized I'm not good with technical stuff.
mm-hmm,
So yeah, and then by the by this week or the fourth week, I realized that I learned so much about myself, and I learned so much about my voice, and
mm-hmm,
also that there's a lot of ways for us to promote ourselves in the simplest ways as possible.
mm-hmm.
And yeah, I was mind blown. Yeah.
Well, if you don't mind, can you share what specific lessons have you learned regarding your voice or regarding yourself,
Oh. Oh yeah.
as you went through the program?
Oh. The Okay. I realized that breathing and then clarification or articulation is like the most important thing in terms of the voice side. But in terms of technical side, you need to spend hours and days. And even if your work or the result doesn't look or seem to be what you expect it to be, it feels so rewarding. The fact that you managed to spend all this time to finish the product, but it turns out not to what you expected. It's for some reason it feels more rewarding that way. I'm not sure that makes sense to you guys, but it kind of makes sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Do
yeah, thank you
you
for sharing that.
Sorry, do you
Uh,
have Paulo, do you have a certain character that you're like your favorite character that you would
mm-hmm,
like to impersonate or to
mm-hmm.
do voices with?
Yeah.
Um. Okay. The problem is I can't impersonate a character, but I have some favorite character I can make. You know what
Sure,
I'm
yeah.
saying? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Can you give us a sample?
oh sure. Okay. I got this. I I got this voice. Hey, hey guys. I'm kind of new and I'm sorry. I don't know how to talk right, and please just don't look at me. Um, I'll just be in the corner. Just ignore me. All right. Bye, bye, guys. Can you guys hear that?
Mm-hmm,
Yes.
mm-hmm.
Which character
Which
was
character
that?
was that?
Oh, the shy guy, the shy person. Like the new kid who go
Uh,
in class to introduce themselves.
mm,
Yeah.
Hi
okay.
everyone. I'm the shy guy in school. You don't know me.
Oh, hey.
I'll just be in the corner.
Oh, all right, I'll join you.
Oh, so that's one of the characters you made up
Yeah, one
in
of
the
them.
five.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Aw,
great.
that's awesome. That's awesome, Paolo. Thank you for
Oh,
sharing
thank
that.
Thank you
you.
for sharing.
You're welcome.
Grabe. Grabe, Miss Nikki, with the 4 weeks that we've been together, I think a lot of our voice mates have learned a lot of things,
Mm-hmm,
especially regarding discovering their own voice na, ay,
mm-hmm,
kaya ko palang gawin yan. Kaya ko palang
mm-hmm,
bossesan si ganito. And it all starts naman with that eh. It starts with discovering yourself, discovering
mm-hmm,
yung may mga hidden ability pala tayo na hindi natin alam na dahil tinry lang natin, doon natin na-discover. 'Di ba?
mm-hmm. Yes, tama ka, Richard. Actually, it's a journey not for discovery, it's a rediscovery. Kasi it's
Ayun,
it's
yun.
just there all along. And you know, we just repressed it. Yung sinasabi ko nga, 'di ba? This program is a reset, a big reset for everyone. Okay? Because it just reconnected you back to who you really are. Okay? So tulad nga nung nasabi ni Pao kanina, yung akala niyang hindi pala niya kaya, pero yun, kaya pala. Pero kasi tayo lang naman yung naglilimit sa sarili natin actually eh. Diba?
Yes.
We're just limiting ourselves. We put these invisible ceilings on top of our heads, and partly it's because of you know, what society has told us, what our families have told us, diba? You know, we have this impose these self-limiting beliefs that, you know, that you can't do it, that, you know, it's not safe, that it's, you know, and everything. We just reconnected you back to who you really are. That's why, haven't you noticed, guys, I've been in the teaching and training industry for so long, and this is the first program that I've seen where students just can't get enough of what they're doing, which is crazy because there's too much of the requirements, and yet you're addicted to doing them. It's crazy. No, I hear that, you know, people are tired. They work for the whole day. They have a full-time job, or they're students, and yet they look forward to doing the assignments even after a long day. That's their stress reliever, right? Diba? Am I making sense? So yeah, it's amazing to see that uh you know batch after batch, that it's consistent. So it's not chamba, it's really what we bring forth into this program, and that's giving you a safe space where you can be cultivated to explore your potential, because you don't get that outside, because especially in school, remember, that's where you learn to become afraid. That's where you learn to, you know, just not speak up. Just That's where you learn to just hide, because we were castigated for making mistakes. That's how the school, you know, that the traditional school system works. And I hope in this lifetime we can change that, because it's really stifling the potential and creativity of individuals. Okay, so instead of you know, encouraging kids to explore their potential and be creative, you're stifling them. And that's why, I guess, that's why you can't get enough of this program, because this is, you know, we reconnected you to who you really are, and who you really are is that that kid who thought he or she was a superhero, who thought he or she couldn't, you know, couldn't fail. You know, who you really are is that kid who just saw the world in rose colored lenses, di ba? Hindi niyo napansin when we were kids, everything that we see, we say with you know, we express it with a wow, right? Do you remember that when
Wow.
we were kids, everything looked like a wow, kahit ano pa siya. Yes, right? Because yeah,
Amen.
so yeah, because as kids, you know, we don't have a concept of failure, we don't have a concept of rejection, we don't have a concept of sadness, of pain. Okay, we only realize that when we grew up, when, you know, we experienced pain, we experienced rejection as we were growing up, when people told us hindi mo yan kaya, when people told us ang pangit mo, when people told us, you know, just forget it, you won't, you know, you amount to nothing, you're good for nothing. When people told you that, that's when you started hiding. That's when you said to yourself, no, hindi ko pala kaya. No, I'm stupid for believing that I can, you know, make it. You know, I'm stupid for believing that I can do anything. And that's when we became adults. Remember that? Remember that point? Okay.
Yes.
So, yeah. So that's the key reason why, why you guys look forward to, going here every Saturday, instead of you doing something else like Netflix or hanging out or just binging on being a couch potato, Kasi we reconnected you to who you really are. And that's why, don't you feel like you're kids again, 'di ba? You voice your characters, voice anything, 'di ba? You feel like a kid again because of this program. And we're very happy that we were successful in doing that, because we want to send you back into the world as different, as a different individual. We want to send you back into the world as a kid again, with, as the kid who believed he or she is a superhero. Remember when you had that costume, you had a cape, remember that? Or you assumed that you were a superhero that couldn't fail, couldn't, he couldn't do anything. So that's our main goal, actually, not just, giving you the technicalities of being a voice actor, voice, because the technicalities, you can learn that from you can learn that from YouTube University, or you can learn that from the book. But the experience that we are able to give you guys, of giving of how it is to be really inside a community, where there's a culture of loving, sharing, and giving. That's something that you can't get any place else. And the sad part, sometimes we can't even get that from our own families. And yeah, even in our schools, in our workplace, because uh the whole world is not a safe place. It's full of bashing, it's full of, full of negativity. And that's one of the main core drivers that Sir Choi and I wanted to achieve, is to give you guys the confidence, give you back your confidence as a kid, so that when we get you back out into the world after 1 month, nothing can phase you anymore. No amount of bashing, no amount of negativity can bash you, can break you. That's what we want to achieve. Set aside the voice acting, that's what we want to achieve. Because when you have that, when we transform you into that, to your original self, then you can achieve anything. Not just voice, becoming a voice artist. You can achieve anything. That's why we also want you to encourage you to volunteer, because we also want you to explore your other talents, right? So as you can see, aside from being voice artists, we are allowed to explore our skills as a writer, as a broadcaster, you know, to be a complete individual. Okay, and I'm pretty confident that you can only find that here. And so I hope you make the most of your time here. You only have 1 week, and then after you graduate, I hope you still uh, continue to grow. And aside from
Walang
that,
kalimutan.
yes, walang kalimutan. Kanali Ayan na naman
Yan,
tayo.
yan, ako. May sasabihin si Ma'am Nikki.
Laging may
buti na lang.
hugot lagi si Sir Rich eh.
Okay na eh. Yan ka na naman.
Oo eh. Laging may pinaghuhugutan eh.
Oo. At least dito, hindi tayo nagkakalimutan. Kahit kinalimutan niya ako or kinalimutan niya kayo. Oh, dito walang,
Grabe.
'di ba?
At least dito walang may sepangs talaga. May there's a certain bond talaga that we're forming dito sa certified voice artist program. And sabi ko nga, it brings me back to a few months ago.
Yeah.
Nung nag-start ako, no? That was 8 months ago, last February, when I first met Sir Pocholo sa workshop. Na hindi ko akalain that I would reach this far as magiging regular mainstay na ako dito sa studio with him, Once upon a time, nakikinig lang ako sa kanya. Nakikinig lang ako sa kanila sa talks nila sa workshop namin. Last February, I was just one of the students. I remember paying the full fee that time. Talagang ibang klase yung Yun nga, tama si Miss Nikki. Ibang klase when you're out there by yourself. Na we're just learning once upon a time, but it's another thing when you apply everything. And sabi ko nga, I was able to apply everything. Unat sa lahat, wala akong experience as an events host. Wala akong neither a voice artist, events host, any DJ, wala. No background whatsoever. Pero dahil dito, on the spot ko natutunan, trial by fire lahat. It all started with one show, yung pinakauna naming online show sa amin, Creative Voicer Show. Doon ako nahasa. Imagine mo, I was doing it 2 to 3 hours a day, 5 times a week. Tapos si Sir Pocholo pa yung nagpo-produce sa amin nun for the first 2 weeks up until hinayaan ako ni Sir Choi to do my own thing. And then ako na yung nag-organize, ako na yung naghanap ng sarili kong guest, ng sarili kong topic, up to a point na nagbuo na rin ako, tumulong na rin ako sa pagbuo ng mga susunod na shows. Up to a point na nagkaroon din ng dumami yung mga shows namin, more than 10 shows on VG8 Radio na kami ngayon. Including yung show ni Miss Nikki, The Voice of the Unheard, yung Prom Talk ni Miss Kate De Vera, yung Microphone Club show na ngayon talagang ibang klase na because we have 2 of our batch 3 voice mates na co-host na sila doon along Vet Lauzon. So congratulations once again nandito kay Sir Vin Chico tsaka Miss Lady Ann. They're now our new co-hosts for the Microphone Club every Sunday on 6 p.m. And ang dami kong naging experience, I heard a lot of concepts na dumaan sa amin. I saw a lot of shows come and go din. We saw a lot of hosts come and go. Yes, a lot. Talagang ibang klase. But again, like I said, as long as you love what you do and you're not in for the money, for the fame, for the appreciation, you're not doing it for kasi yung mga iba talaga, wala naman nakaka-appreciate sa amin, wala nakaka-appreciate sa show ko. So what? You just do what you love.
You do it for yourself.
Do it for yourself. Ako, in the first place, when I did this, I didn't, wala akong pakay na ganun. Kasi wala akong alam, wala akong experience. I mean, ang daming mga mas magagaling sa akin dito sa field na to, sa industry na to. Lalo na with this batch, ang daming mga event hosts, ang daming mga show hosts from the previous batches as well. Maraming event hosts na batikan na seasoned. But again, ako wala akong alam, but I'm just learning from other people, and I'm just trial and error lang ako dito since batch 1, trial and error. And now, lo and behold, I'm now along with Miss Nikki, we are now the show hosts or the hosts of your Certified Voice Artist program. Kasi nga, we're always available, we're always learning, we're always ready.
Revealing area.
Ibang klase talaga kasi kung ikaw nagmarunong ka na, if you're, sabi ka, alam ko na to, but kailangan ko pang gawin to, you're not gonna go anywhere. And ako, kahit marami akong experience, marami na akong alam with voiceover, with these things. I've been doing impersonating for 5 years, yung mga character voices ko na pinapost sa Facebook. Talaga, it took me years to really refine that. It took me years yung kay Duterte, kay Babalu, kay yung pinost ko recently, si Joker, tagal na years. It took me years. Hindi yun instant na, kaya ko na to. No! Practice. Yun nga sabi ko kanina, practice. Self-practice talaga is very important. And talagang kailangan mahal na mahal mo yung ginagawa mo. Kahit hindi ka nila mahal. Mahal na mahal mo yung ginagawa mo. Because if you don't, even if there's no money, even if there's no fame here, kasi darating at darating yan when you love what you do, and people will gravitate towards it. If they see that you're really good and you're becoming better, talagang ma-appreciate ka ng tao. Kasi wala naman nagsimula na magaling agad eh. May mga iba akala ng tao, magaling na kaagad to, but it took them years. I remember 2017, na may parang, kung familiar ba kayo kay Tita Chrissy Achino? Kay Chino Liu?
Yes.
Tita Chrissy. Yun, We've come a long way. Naalala ko when we started dun sa sumikat siya sa if you guys remember one of the Waze, siya yung nagboboses sa Waze, CNN Waze. That was 3 years ago. Kasama ko siya noon. And then he started 2017. Tapos na-meet ko siya. We met each other last 2018. I remember that. I remember that day when I met Chino, 2018. And alam ko to na. Yes, and naging bata rin ni Sir Pocholo yun. At another fun fact, naging ano din yun. Kaboses din natin yun. But I remember, I also remember that time, 2018. Sabi niya, nag-open up siya sa akin. Grabe, ba't walang naging boses siya ni Waze. Nag-boses Waze na siya, nagkaroon na siya ng viral video. Pero walang kumukuha sa kanya, wala siyang masyadong projects, hindi naging consistent yung ano niya, yung pag-angat. Doon, malungkot siya noon, naalala ko yun. And I remember kasi Chris Aquino yung ano niya, no? Si Chris Aquino yung tawag dito, in-impersonate niya. Nag-ano siya sa akin noon, sabi niya, grabe, ba't di pa ako pinapansin ni Chris? Di ako pinapansin ni Chris Aquino. Sabi niya sa akin, nagtatampo siya kasi kahit anong, maganda yung impersonation niya. Yun yung hinanakit niya sa akin noon. And then 1 year later, 2019, napansin siya dahil sa Wawa Win. Dahil kay Will, napansin siya ni Chris Aquino. They finally met a few months later and now best na sila, close na sila ngayon. Nakalain mo how the universe what do you call this?
Inspired.
Attracts to you when you do something na kahit alam mo nga hindi ako nanonotice ni Chris Aquino, hindi ako napapansin ng tao. Ayun, naging stagnant yung content ko. Pero tuloy-tuloy lang. Si Chino Liu, kita mo ngayon, I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud of Tita Chrissy or Aling Selly because now, yung YouTube channel niya reached 1 million subscribers.
Wow.
Grabe yun. Naalala ko nun, when we met, nung nagkita kami, that was 2018, man, parang naglalaro lang sa 3,000, 4,000 lang yun.
Mm-hmm.
Umangat na siya bilang Tita Chrissy. Yan na, 100,000. Nung nag-meet lang kami last March, when we met again with Voice Over Flowers, nung nag-collab kami, 150,000 lang ang subscribers niya.
Mm-hmm.
And Voice Over Flowers only had like 80,000. And now it's October. Wala pang 1 year. From 150,000 to 1 million. Voice Over Flowers from 80,000 to 160,000. Doble. Imagine nyo. Huwag yun ang tanong yung akin, nakakahiya. Ayoko, baka matatabunan lang ako. Pero alam mo yun, the fact of the matter is, when you do something, pag ituloy-tuloy nyo lang ito, kahit walang appreciation, wala pang pera, balang araw, may makakapansin sa inyo. The right person will notice you. The right person or the right people, hindi lang isa, marami, will ang mag-gravitate sa inyo, makakakita ng talento nyo. So again, tuloy-tuloy lang. Keep going, keep moving forward. That's why I'm so proud of being here. I'm so proud na nandito tayo kay Voice Master. Kasi nga talagang ang daming from DJ Gandang Kara, from Jana Banana, from M.A. Buendia, from si Kuya Bonjing, Chino Liu. Ang daming palang dumaan dito sa Pretty Voices. So recently, nakita ko lang, wow, Heaven Peralejo! I'm like, wow! Naku po!
Makena-man.
Grabe. So, alam mo yun, kasi iba talaga eh. When you start with a mentor, ang mentor naman hindi kanila they're not gonna hold your hand. They're just there to, kumbaga kung baby ka, hindi ka naman nila tutulungan na makatayo or maglakad. They're just gonna guide you. But they're not gonna do it for you.
They're gonna give you a nudge in the right direction.
Exactly. The right direction. And buti na lang, and I'm proud to say, mga voice mates, that every one of us we are all on the right path, on the right direction. So, again, this is our 4th week of our Certified Voice Artist Program. Let's make the best out of this last one. Let's make the best out of this last one. Sulitin na natin kasi alam ko magkakaroon tayo ng separation anxiety. So, voice mates, ready na ba kayo?
Ready na. Can you raise your
Okay.
hands?
Raise your hands! Yes!
Yes!
Boy, ang lakas ng energy ng iba. Yes, thank you.
Siyempre, ginalit mo
Wow.
araw. Aga-aga.
Ginalit ko.
Triggered!
Sige! Oh my God! I'm sure I share.
Yeah.
So, like,
It's the Walang Jowa community.
Kaya
My God.
lalabas yung pagkalasayan accent ko. Like, oh my God. Like, so, without further ado, ayoko na
Yes.
ituloy. Baka lalong
Yeah.
mag-visit sa akin yung
Oo.
mga tao dito.
Oo. Mamob na tayo nito.
Without further ado,
Yan na.
eto na, i-welcome natin ang pinaka iniidolo natin, poging, cute na cute at hindi to matanda ng mukha, ang voice master ng Pilipinas himself. Nandito na po, voice mates. On behalf of Creative Voices Productions, Voice from Home, and VG8 Radio. Nandito na po si
Ito na.
Sir Pocholo
Pocholo.
De Leon
Leon
Gonzalez.
Gonzalez.
Yeah.
Come here.
Alright. Great day. Palakpak ulit, palakpak. Sabay-sabay. Sabay niyo yung tugtog. Ayan. Alright. Grabe talaga tong si Richard. Ang pogi-pogi ng suot. Lalong-lalo na bagay sa kanya yung suot niya. Oo.
Sponsored by Sir Pocholo De Leon Gonzalez.
Alright. Narinig niyo ba yung music? Narinig niyo yung music?
Yes.
Akala ko hindi. So anyway, I'm so happy to have you for the last time, for the last week of your certification program, under Voice Acting Academy Philippines and Creative Voices Productions. For the longest time, I've been developing this program for 25 years and 15 years of training. 15 years ako nagte-training para lang ituro tong pang isang buwan na programa natin. And again, remember the first time I've told you, one day I'm going to say, oh, bilis no, last day na. Oh, eto na yon. This is my future self telling me to tell you that. And since we're talking about your future self, na-receive nyo na ba ang letter nyo from your past self? Ha? Na-receive nyo na ba?
Yes po.
Opo.
Okay.
Wala pa.
Depende sa oras yan, Sir Mark. Baka
Oras, 12 pa yung...
12 okay.
Oh, sige,
Ang
ganito.
schedule.
Sa mga nauna na, actually, dapat 12 a.m. ng araw na ito. Ibig sabihin, hindi 12 p.m. 12 a.m. So, for those who've received their emails coming from their past self, can I hear from... can I see a show of hands? Sino ba na naka-receive na? Go. Sino? Okay. All right. Since I've seen a show of hands, I would like to request Miss AI Voice or AA Voice to read, that to tell us how does she feel now na sobrang na-receive niya na after 4 weeks ang kanyang letter from her past self, no? So, let's hear from Miss Pao. Great day, Miss Pao.
Great day, sir. Sir, balikan niyo na lang ako ulit. Di ko pa po nababasa. Nakita ko lang yung notif.
Ganon. Sige,
Hindi ko
basahin mo
basahin
ngayon.
ko muna.
Sige.
Yes, sir.
Si Jazz, gusto ko palakpakan si Jazz. Jazz,
Sir,
nabasa mo na.
Babasa ko lang, sir.
Babasa mo lang. O sige, let's hear from you. How do you feel about it? Hello, Jazz. Ikaw na. I would like to hear from you. Kasi, syempre, ito na yung last day natin. Chill-chill lang tayo ngayon, ha? Wag kayo masyado magpakaseryoso. Gusto ko lang maramdaman ninyo na napaka-special ng huling araw na ito. Alright? Okay, Jazz. Wanna hear from you.
Sige, sir.
Everyone
Ano
na na-receive na ha, please read it while you are, sige. So how was it? How do you feel?
Ano, sir? From yung the time na sinulat ko yung letter, wala akong kaalam-alam eh, kahit mga technical difficulty at mga technical stuffs and yung kung paano ko aalagaan ang boses ko. And based na lang dun sa sa letter ko, ang masasabi ko sa sarili ko is I've come a long way since that time or that moment na sinusulat ko yung letter kasi madami na akong kayang gawin ngayon eh. Na hindi ko nagagawa dati or hindi ko alam gawin dati. Katulad na lang sa vlogging. Isa yun sa mga bagay na na talagang I know for myself nung una, hindi ko talaga alam kung paano gawin. And then, excuse me, sa first videos ko, kita ko yung kung paano ako nag-struggle dun sa paggawa ng vlog. Pero, eto sa last vlog ko, na masasabi ko rin dun sa letter ko, sa sarili ko is, alam mo yung madami na ako nasasabi sa sarili ko. Naging free na ako para i-express yung kung ano yung naiisip ko at para mailabas yung feelings ko. Ayun lang, sir.
Ano yung pinakamatinding sinulat mo na talagang habang binabasa mo muli siya? Yung talagang tumimo sa puso't isipan mo na, yeah, thank you, past self, for telling me who I will become right now. Ano yon? Just, ano yung sinabi mo sa sarili mo? Na talagang nag-strike dun sa kung sino ka ngayon.
Sir, yung nakakayanin ko to. Na although na madami akong problema nung time na yun, sinasabi niya sa akin na naniniwala siya na kaya kong lagpasan to. Para magawa ko rin kung ano yung dapat kong gawin at kung ano yung gusto ko.
Napakalaking tulong ba sa'yo ng ginawa natin para hindi lang makalimutan, hindi ma-solve mo yung mga problema na dinaharaanan mo noon at nilagpasan mo siya ng higit sa kung anong pwede mo pang magawa para sa sarili mo.
Yes, sir. Kasi siya rin yung naging lakas ko eh. Nung binasa ko yung part na yun, parang andun na eh, parang doon na tumama sa akin na sabi ko sa'yo, kaya mo eh. Yun, yung ganun, sir.
Wow, grabe. Heartfelt, no? Palakpakan natin si Jazz. Grabe.
Thank you po.
Oh, I'm so proud of you and you have to do it always. Alam nyo, at the end of the day, we just keep on becoming better version of ourselves every day. Kasi a lot of people now, they are so depressed. The world is literally dying. But we are not. Huwag tayo magpa-apekto sa mga bagay na hindi naman natin kontrolado. Di ba? The only thing or the only person that we can control is ourselves. Di ba yung reaction natin sa mga nangyayari sa paligid natin. Kaya nga kahit yung pag nanood ka ng news, may inis ka eh. Kasi alam mo yung may gustong, you want to do something, but you can't do anything. Even you know what's the right thing to do. What you can do is just react. No? Yung mag-react na lang talaga tayo. Pero wala magagawa ang reaction natin if we don't become proactive, to the things like what happened to me. Kung alam nyo lang, masabihin nyo, hindi halata. Alam ni Miss Nikki yan, ang mga sobrang grabe ang mga pinagdaanan natin. Pero, my God, sabi ko nga, nagsimula akong wala. Ngayon pa kaya? No? Ganon din tayo. Nagsimula kang mag-isa. Ngayon pa kayang kasama na kami. Ngayon pa kayang sama-sama na tayo at may bago ka ng pamilya na kahit di mo ka mag-anak, hindi mo ka dugo, pero naniniwala sa'yo. Kasi naniwala ka rin sa amin. Yun ang importante, di ba? You just have to believe. The best thing you can do to everybody to any person is just believe in them. Especially during the times that no one believes in them, especially yourself. Okay? So now if you have that person, treat it like a diamond, like a gold, because you can't find anyone like that. It's just like even you blow up a mountain and you have to take off all the dirts and you only get, diba, a nugget of gold. But still, diba, you're protecting it kasi sobrang valuable. We're just beginning, mga voice mates. We're just beginning. A lot of things will happen. But the good thing is, meron ka ng kakampi. We are all angels with one wing, as I always say. We cannot fly without embracing each other. Napakahirap maghanap ng right wing, right hand. And there's two meaning of right, kanan at tama. Yun ang kagandahan sa salitang right. Kasi mayroong wrong. Minsan, dumaan lang yan sa'yo, yung wrong person. Wrong person to love. Minahal mo pero hindi yun ang binalik sa'yo. Di ba? But there's no such thing as wrong. Sometimes, isipin mo na lang na kaya mo nalaman kung anong tama. Kasi na-meet mo ang mali. Diba? Alright? So I would like to hear from Pau. Hi, Pau.
Hi, sir. Good morning.
Yes.
Kakabasa ko lang po nung emotional ulit. Ano ba
Tell
yan?
me, how do you feel? Can you read it for us?
Sure, sir.
Alright.
Hindi naman siya masyadong personal. Wow. Okay. Medyo nobela lang siya, but bear with me. This is my letter to my future self. Dear future you, hi. Right now, as you write this on September 12, you are aspiring to be a voice artist. The people who need you are those whose voices are having a hard time getting heard. And what they need from you is to be the channel to hear what they need to hear. My life will change in a way that the act of sharing my voice empowers both of us. It empowers the one I'm talking to, and it empowers me to be that person for them. Pau, you came from a place full of doubt. You came from a place where the voices that echo in your mind are still quite derogatory. And you want to silence them up for good. You're fortunate that you have people who help you get these voices out. So I hope that you will also be that voice to others when the time comes. You are here because it's your dream to be here. Remember high school days and your desire to be a Seiyu? Yeah. 10 years later, we took our first step, and I'm sure by now you've realized that it's so much more than dubbing, acting, and merely speaking. First session pa lang, ang dami mo nang natutunan. You're doing this on the first session alone, and honestly right now, I don't know what kind of person you'll be, but I hope you'll be much stronger and much more convinced to be a better version of yourself. Pao, saan ka pupunta? Simple. Let's be the best so that we too can bring people up. You know very well what it's like to have unnecessary voices echoing in our head. And now that we've pursued something greater and more and bigger than us, let's be that voice to eradicate the unwanted ones, not only within us, but within others as well. I hope you grew well emotionally and skillfully throughout these 3 weeks. I'm proud you even took the first step without putting too much thought and doubt in it. Sobrang excited ako ma-meet ka, future self, and know how you're doing. I hope you're finally doing well. Sincerely, Pao of September 12, 2020, first day of CFAB.
Wow, grabe, I can feel you, sis. So, how was it? How do you feel?
Na-feel ko, sir, how the universe works. Kasi everything that I've stated in the letter, nung time na kinocompose ko to, wala pang nangyayari masyado in the workshop. It's just the first day. It's just inspiring, figuring out our purpose and our passion. Sir, tayong dalawa hindi pa nag-uusap about future plans. We didn't have that conversation yet na inopen up ko din sa'yo kung saan ako nanggagaling. But yet here we are. Here's my past self talking to me na parang biglang lahat ng hiniling niyang mangyari. Eto na, it's here and it's happening. And it's up to me, the future self, to make that happen. To make yung mga desire ng past self ko, to make it happen. And ang galing lang, sir, kasi talagang parang the universe is conspiring to give you a channel to serve your bigger purpose.
Grabe. Ang galing mo magsalita pa. I believe, at the end of the day, everyone has their own story. The question is, are you telling it? Sabi nga dun sa mantra, someone out there needs to hear my voice. Because your voice is your story. Tama? You cannot say anything if you don't have your own story to tell. That's why there's a lot of people are frustrated, uninspired, because they are not an inspiration. But I believe everyone should not just be inspired, but they have to be an inspiration themselves. Di ba? In a world that is so negative, in a world that is so dark, sana lahat ng tao, lahat ng workshop ganito na lang no? Yung akala mo about voice acting, pero hindi pala. Mas higit pa pala dun. It's more on discovering your true inner voice and sharing your voice, that inner voice to others. No? And then here comes your skill of voice acting and how you can share the way it should be shared. It's not what you say, but it's how you say it. Di ba? And if you know how to control your voice, you know how to control your emotions. So, Leslie, can I hear from you? Have you received your letter? O mamaya pang 12?
Meron na po, kaso nga lang super novela siya. So,
Okay lang. It's okay. I mean, we're here to listen. Someone out there needs to hear your voice. Remember that. And we are here to listen. You know, in a world that's so noisy, even you are like shouting, but no one actually is listening. And we are here to listen, okay? I know one of you, some of you might learn from your story, and the world needs to listen now. And the world needs someone to tell how great they are, di ba? And how great they can be. Go, Leslie.
Oh, okay. Hi, I'm Leslie Ann D. George, 32 years old. Um, my family needs me, most especially my son, who is a toddler. My friends, colleagues, and clients are always there to ask assistance from me whenever they need guidance or help. Maybe it will be work or personal matter. As a wife, I need to be the other pillar that holds the home together. And as a partner, best friend who is always there to cheer him up when he is down, and the first person to raise the glass and celebrate with his triumphs. As a mom, I need to be there to protect him in this world full of uncertainties. I should be there to guide him to the path that will help him discover his abilities and explore, in order for him to be the best version of himself. Because in a blink of an eye, he's a full-grown man. Wait lang, naiiyak ako.
We're listening, Leslie.
Um, as a friend, colleague, and client, at times I cannot meet their expectations, or I am not always available for them. But in some particular times that they are down or helpless, I'm always there to help them and lift them up. I always try my best to help others because I definitely know how it feels to become alone and helpless. That is the worst feeling that you will feel, and I don't want a single soul who is dear to me that will feel and experience the same thing. It has been a roller coaster ride of emotions, but at the end of the day, they have always realized something that even myself didn't. They became more aware of who they are, what they are, and the things that they want in life. For the past years, I've been putting others first. I have been putting my dreams last on the list since I have the tendency of pleasing everyone or putting others' feelings first before, even if it's no longer convenient on my part. I failed a couple of times. I cried silently. I did have a lot of setbacks in life, but now I am decided to make a major comeback and put my dreams first. Last 2018, my life changed 360 degrees. The greatest blessing of my life came, but that did not come handy. I need to sacrifice my career for him to be here alive and healthy. And I have no regrets with that, but my career was paused big time. As he grows older, I wanted to be a better person for him. Better person for him and make him proud of his mom. That's why I am here. I am doing this for him and for myself. I'm on the path of achieving my long-term dream and goal to become a person who inspires others and be an example to them that it's okay to take a rest when you are tired or if you feel worn out. Take a pause, but never ever give up on your dream.
Wow. How do you feel? Huh?
Remember po nung first time na sinabi niyo na yung magsulat, I really felt emotional, but now parang mas emotional ako. Nagpipigil lang ako, my God, ang pula ko na. Pero when I first read it earlier this morning, kasi yun yung dumating, upon waking up, I saw it. When I read it, I really cried. Kasi parang, yun nga. Here we are.
Grabe, Les. You know, there's more story to tell, no? There's a lot of things you can share to your future self. Trust me. This workshop or this event in your life Karamihan sa inyo, first time ginawa to. And you can create your future self. Design your future self amidst everything that is happening. Sobrang nega na ng tao. Pessimist na karamihan. Wala na raw pag-asa. Pag ganun ang isip mo, ganun talaga mangyayari sa'yo. Just like in public speaking, pag inisip mo na magkakamali ka. But not me. Alam mo yung time na sabi sa akin, hindi ako magaling. Wala kang karapatan. Di ba? I was only 16 when I felt those things na alam mo yun, pipigil sa pangarap ko. But I didn't actually listen to them, but I listened to my future self. When I look at old people, ang lagi kong tanong, would I be like them? Or do I like to be like them? You know, you become not you want. Ito this is a secret that I would like to share to you. You cannot be anyone else. Just like when I grow up, I want to be like Michael Jordan. No, of course not. You cannot be like Michael Jordan. Or mas malakas yung effect ng I don't want to be like them. So I will become a better version of myself. Even in your family, may mga kamag-anak ako, addict, mga taong hindi umunlad, tumanda ng paurong. Sabi ko sa sarili ko, mag-aaral ako mabuti. I don't want to be like them. Instead of I want to be the greatest Filipino voiceover artist in the world. Hindi naman ganun ang pangarap ko eh. Ang pangarap ko lang, hindi maging tulad nila. Nagets nyo? Iiwasan ko yung mga bagay na magiging katulad nila. Halimbawa, drugs, katamaran sa pag-aaral, o mga bagay na hindi ko ikauunlad bilang isang tao. And I become a better version of myself every single day until I've reached this far, until I'm seeing my tomb. You know, I've seen my tomb already. It says Pucholo de Leon Gonzalez, the voice master, the greatest Filipino voiceover artist ever. Date of birth, May 7, 1979. Dash. Nakasulat ang dash. Pero yung dash may nakasulat, happening. It's happening. So, and then, dun sa part ng date of death, nakasulat, TBA, to be announced. O, di ba? Ang saya nung nung nicho ko, to be announced pala yung ko. Kung kailan yung date, kung kailan ako mamamatay. But that has been my very long, inspiration, no? To do great things in my life. All right? So how do you feel about that story? Karshi. And si Karshi, hindi po siya gumagalaw. Sige, pakinggan natin si si Vin. Vin, dun sa story ko, anong naramdaman mo dun sa story?
Ano na naman sir, parang another version of seeing your future self that you wanna be able to mag-iwan ng legacy sa aming lahat. Medyo naiwan sa akin sir yung yung paglalarawan mo kung anong klase ng nicho meron ka. Parang paano kaya ako? Parang mare-remember ba ako ng mga tao in the future na may maiiwang ring legacy? Ano bang gusto kong matutunan? Is it also the same thing na parang merong prinsipyo na ayokong maging katulad nila? Parang ganun. Ayokong maging katulad nila. ano bang dapat kong gawin ngayon to improve myself? And paano ba ako magtatagumpay? Because right now, it is not clear where am I going exactly. But I think most of us here would always believe that we'll get there in the future. Pero hindi lang natin alam kung ano yung bagay na yun. Diba? So, yun po. Yun yung mga naiisip ko so far sa kwento niyo, sir. Thank you.
May epekto ba sa yan?
Opo, sir. Sobra. Sobrang realization kasi kung i-relate ko lang din sa letter for myself, sobrang maraming inputs na nakuha. Hindi ko alam na gano'n yung magiging epekto sa akin ng letter na ginawa ko. Ang daming bumabalik na alaala, ang daming nare-remind sa akin, lalo na yung mga past experiences na nobody was supporting me. Nung kakatapos ko lang mag-high school, nobody was trying to help me out kung ano ba yung magandang school, to get a good course, di ba? Tapos, bumabalik yung insecurities ko before na probinsyano ka lang naman eh. Kung mag-start dito sa Manila, wala kang mararating because ang daming mas magagaling pa kaysa sa'yo. So, may rejections, may failures. So, sabi ko nga, sa ngayon po, present self, I've been mentoring people. I'm trying to reach out to them all the time, checking on them, kung ano bang nangyayari sa self-development nila. But no one has reached out and bothered to check me. Parang gana. Parang nakakatawa lang. So, ito lang po, Sir Choi, yung mga naisip ko. Pasensya ka na, parang lalayo na ako sa sagot ko sa question mo. But, yun. I'm choosing a different path, siguro. Na hindi lang para sa akin, but I have to sacrifice if I would go back on my past na iniwan ko kasi itong klaseng business. Iniwan ko kasi siya, yung first love ko. Hindi ko alam na mababalik ako doon sa sarili ko na I'm falling in love with myself again. Every time na may output kami ng mga voice mates, pinapakinggan ko ng pinapakinggan. I'm not sure bakit. Parang na-addict ako dun sa sarili kong tunog, sa sarili kong boses na nagagawa ko pala siya. Kahit na hindi ko nung ka-perfecto, di ba? So, I prayed for this to happen. Sabi ko nga dun sa mga bagong kaibigan ko dito, sila Jamie, sila Pao, Owen, I prayed for this to happen kasi this pandemic, walang events. Napatunayan kong people person ako. I prayed for this community kasi feeling ko mag-isa ako. Then isa-isang dumating. Wala kang events pero may TMC online show. Walang nagre-reach out pero you reach out to me, Sir Choi. Kinontak mo ako for this. So, I'm just grateful, you know. Hindi ko mapagpapalit yung moment na to.
Okay, palakpakan natin si Vin, no? You know, you will only appreciate a moment until it becomes a memory. So I'll make sure every time that I'm with other people, I want to feel them how special they are. You know, I've been with literally hundreds of thousands of people. And when either you hate me or you love me, I don't even care. As long as I do what is my purpose, to help people. No? Yun lang naman yun eh. And I love yung sinabi mo kanina. I started to get in love with myself again. Wow. That's so powerful, my God. I love hearing that to people, no? Nung sinabi mo, nakalimutan ko na nga sarili ko eh. Binigay ko na sa kanila lahat. Balikan natin ulit. May utang ka sa sarili mo. Kinalimutan mo eh. You have to redeem yourself once again. Itong training na to, sabi ko sa inyo, This is God's will. I'm guided so much by God. I'm not a religious person, but I'm so spiritual, no? Yun yung kaibahan ko sa mga pastor o mga pare o mga naririnig nyong nag-preach, no? Ako, I've been to a lot. Lalo na, I was trained to become an evangelist. Even theology, I know all the history. Isa lang naintindihan ko. God connects to us directly. No? When you do good things, God is within you. That's all. Yun lang yun. Kasi you're actually giving favor to yourself, not to anyone. Just like what I'm doing now. Yan. Sabi nga sa inyo, natatouch ako sa mga kwento nyo eh. Di ba? Yun lang yun. Na-inspire din ako ng sobra sa lahat ng mga taong nababago yung buhay. Hindi ako nagbago ng buhay nyo. Yung future self nyo. Ako lang yung internet na nagkonekta sa inyong dalawa. Kasi kung hindi nyo alam yung password, kahit anong gawin mo, hindi ka makakakonekta sa Wi-Fi. It's just that I created this platform to be what you really have to be, di ba? Sabi ko nga, is the person you want to be doing the things you're about to do? If not, you're not becoming who you are. Ryan, nabasa mo na ba yung sulat sa'yo, Mr. Ryan Dave Arizala?
Vice Master, wala pa po hindi pa po na-receive.
O sige, pag na-receive mo, kwento mo ha, i-video mo.
Sige po.
You know, why I'm asking you to do this? Because I'm doing it ever since. You'll be surprised. Ang dami kong video na hindi ko pa pinopost. Pero nasa akin na lahat. Sabi ko nga, I'm one of the first vlogger since 2005. Pero nabura yun eh. I have more than like 10 million views. Wala eh, na-copyright yung mga... Ako mayaman na sana ako sa vlog ngayon. Kaya lang, hindi naman yun ang purpose ko. Can anyone share that for isa na lang. Yung gusto mo talagang i-share na I think and you think na kapag kinuwento mo to, marami kang matutulungan. Anyone? Miss Nikki, may nakikita ka ba? Share mo na kasi mag-start na tayo after this. Parang walang ayaw umiyak ka. Sige. Gusto ko marinig si Mitzi. Asan si Mitzi?
Hi, sir.
Hi, Mitzi. Yeah.
Sinisipan na ako sa kanila, sir.
Na-receive mo na ba yung letter mo?
Yes, sir. Nakakilabot.
Sige nga, parinig kami.
Open ka lang. Ito po. Wala, ito kasi balahibo ko. Anyways, ito po yung letter ko po sa sarili ko po. It's just all about me knowing which path I will take. So kahit pa paano, gusto ko sana may ma-inspire. Hi girl, look at how far you've come ngayon kahit pandemic. Dati, you would only speak sa school events, sa church. Ngayon, maipapractice mo na yung paggamit ng boses mo sa iba't ibang paraan. Yung boses mo napaka-versatile. Pero ang maganda doon, ngayon, mas mature ka na and mas alam mo na kung saan tamang gamitin. Hindi madaling pasukin yung ganitong industriya. maraming hihila sa'yo pababa. Pero I'm so proud of you hanggang ngayon. You have kept in mind to keep your feet grounded while you soar high to reach your dreams. Marami ka mang pinalampas na opportunity kasi kailangan mo mag-focus sa pag-aaral. Ngayon, this pandemic actually gave you the time to do all the things you want. Kasi you are at home, you do what you want and love at your own comfort. And you are equipped and blessed with such supportive family. Sana by this time, makapili ka na kung yung boses mo yung pipiliin mo. Alam kong first love mo yung pag-share ng talent ng boss mo. I just hope na mabuo mo na yung desisyon mo sa kung anong landas ang pipiliin mo. Dapat yung mag-e-enjoy ka at gusto mo yung ginagawa mo. Pinili mo yung pag-aaral ng sistema ng katawan ng tao at kung paano magpagaling. Pero do you really still want to continue it? Feel ko mas nagigir ka towards your art side. Ang dami mong skills and talent simula bata. Pinapractice mo. At alam kong namimiss mo na mag-perform. So, choose wisely. Choose what's in your heart. Dream and keep on believing. I love you, self. Ayun po.
Wow. Oh, di ba? Lakpakan natin si Mitzi. When you hear those stories from people, and the people listening to you don't even know who you are, but you touch their life, no? Iba yun. Imagine I've been around the country and around the world. I don't change lives. Because there's a lot of dreams na hindi talaga nila natutupad, no? Your dreams is already there. Sometimes akala mo lang, akala mo wala. Pero nung bata ka, alam mo. At nung tumatanda ka, nawala. Dahil kailangan mong kumita. Dahil kailangan mong mag-conform sa society. Dahil kailangan mong mabuhay at magbayad ng bills. No? Buti na lang, naunahan ako ng future self ko. Sabi ng tatay ko, mag-abogado ka. Hindi, sige, pinagbigyan ko naman, nag-speech com ako, pero sabi ko, sisiguraduhin ko na habang nag-aaral ako, susundin ko yung sarili ko, hindi tatay ko. Di ba? Kasi hindi naman siya mag-aaral, ako. So, yun. Ang sarap pakinggan ng kwento ng tao, no? Kaya lang busy tayo magsalita eh. At busy tayo kung paano tayo magre-respond, hindi kung paano tayo makikinig para mag-respond. No. Sige. Bago mag 11:30, madali lang tong morning session natin dahil this afternoon, performance niyo na. Nakabilis na. Naiinis ako sa oras. Totoo ha? Ba't ganun? Nung araw, nung nag-aaral ako, tagal-tagal naman, 1 oras lang yung klase ko. Pero bawat tick, alam mo yung parang bawat segundo, ang tagal. Pero pag gustong-gusto mo pala, ginagawa mo talaga. Sobrang bilis. No? Ay, nako. Jamie, kwentuhan mo naman kami.
Hello, sir.
Hi, Jamie.
Hi, good morning po. Ayun po. Natanggap ko na rin po yung letter ko. And as usual, same as everyone, medyo drama siya. Pero sa akin, medyo light lang din. Kasi comedic talaga akong tao. Like, kumbaga kung may drama sa buhay, kinasantabi ko siya. Kasi parang sabi ko, punong-puno na ng drama, ang gulo-gulo ng alam mo do, sasabihin ko, parang ganun. So, ayun, parang, pero mahirap. Yan ang nagsimula. Mahirap, itago talaga kung ano yung talaga nararamdaman mo. So, sobrang dami ng problema ng bawat tao, yung mga, syempre, mga stories din na nakaka-relate ka. So, meron nga ako sa letter ko na sabi ko, very soon, it is up to you to give back to those people who believed in you in the first place. It's now your time to share what God has given you. Step by step, you are and you will be where you're supposed to be. And always remember, whenever you hit rock bottom, there's nowhere to go but up. So it's a very famous line from a very famous movie, animation yung Sing. So it's very true. So ayun, lalo na ngayon, I'm actually currently stuck here in the Philippines. I'm residing in the Middle East for my job. So ngayon, parang I'm really caught in the middle if I do still have a job or not. So yeah. And my job is actually mostly everyone's dream. It wasn't mine though, but dito ko dinala ni Lord. Kumbaga, sabi ko nga, bakit pag AFK, parang hindi ko naman, gusto ko mag-travel, pero hindi naman sa ganito. Kasi, what I really wanted was to perform. That was really my passion. And, ang hirap nga naman talaga. Sabi nga po ninyong lahat na ang hirap isantabi ng mga bagay na kung ano yung nasa puso mo kasi kailangan mong gawin yung nasa utak mo. For the sake of your family, for the sake of the bills, taxes. So, ayun, just the advice guys for all of you na pag feeling yung nasa baba ka na talaga, as in lugmong-lugmo ka na. Which I think most of us already had encountered. Wala namang iba ka pang pupuntahan kundi sa taas. Lalo na if you have that faith in Him, for sure. He will definitely be always right there. Thank you, sir.
Isang joke nga dyan. Isang joke. Thank you, Jamie. Grabe. You know, just like in, that's the good thing about voice acting. When you're saying a line, imagine if that is a script that you are reading. Reverse. Diba? Sabi ko, you should mean what you're saying. I don't want to teach you how to act. I just want to teach you how to become authentic and real. Imagine if it's a story of someone else and you are reading it and that's the way you say it. My God. As if you are that person na nagsasalita. Naintindihan niyo yung sinasabi ko? This is part of your training as a voiceover artist or voice artist per se. Sinampulan ko lang sila Pao dati. Imagine if this is a story. Babasahin ko. As if you are listening to that person na nagsulat. At yung nakasulat, hindi siya nakasulat. Kasi isinusulat pa lang siya habang sinasabi mo. Magets nyo? Imagine kung ganon yung approach nyo when you're reading a script. And the way you say it. Ngayon kasi it's not all about being parang hindi na to pagandahan ng boses eh. Hindi na rin to pagandahan ng accent o pagandahan ng English. Importante na intindihan. Nakakakonekta ka. Tama? And if you are connected, again, parang internet yan eh. You can communicate. Diba? You can adapt. Ayan. Again, for the last time, Mamaya, tapos na yung drama natin, ha? Gusto ko marinig si Marcelo Crispino.
Hello, sir. Hello po. Good morning, voice mates. Great day. Naririnig niyo po ako?
Great day, great day. Yes, we can hear you.
Ayun po. Nung binabasa ko yung letter ko kanina, may 2 o 3 bagay akong na-realize. Una, na tama yung decision kong sumali dito. Kasi, pangalawa, tama yung decision ko na sumali dito dahil pangalawa, sobrang naging outlet ko siya para makaramdam ulit ng iba't ibang emosyon. Kasi for the past 5-6 months, parang napaka-monotonous lang ng buhay ko. Trabaho lang, online. I mean, kasi 5 months na po kaming nasa online setup lang. Tapos, sobrang pagod. Kasi, sobrang demanding nung online setup for a school. Iba talaga yung di hamak na mas madali yung trabaho sa physical classroom. Tapos dahil sobrang varied yung activities nitong CVAP, na-realize ko na ang tagal ko na palang hindi tumatawa. Ang tagal ko na rin palang hindi umiyak. Ang tagal ko nang hindi nagalit. And most importantly, ang tagal na nung last na time na na-appreciate ko yung boses ko. Yung sarili ko. Kasi for the longest time, akala ko boses ko, ginagamit ko lang siya para sa trabaho, para kumita. Pero dahil sa pagsali ko sa CVAP, nagamit ko siya sa ibang bagay. Para sa sarili ko, para sa ibang tao. Nawala ako sa Facebook ng matagal eh. Nawala ako sa Facebook ng matagal kasi na-toxic ako. Tapos, mas medyo naging mapayapa yung buhay for a while dahil nga hindi ko nakikita yung mga negative na tao, negative na bagay sa feed. Pero isa ulit na tamang desisyon na ginawa ko yung gumawa ng Facebook account para lang sa CVAP. Dahil na-reconnect ako sa ilang mga tao. Nakakilala ako ng ibang mga tao dito sa CVAP at sabi ko worth it. Worth it na bumalik ng Facebook kahit hindi siguro para sa ibang tao kundi para sa family at sa CVAP lang sa mga close friends ko. Happy ako na bumalik ako. Ano pa ba? Yun, masarap sa pakiramdam na nakarinig ako ng mga appreciation dun sa mga simpleng post ko ng project sa YouTube. May mga taong nag-validate ulit ng kung ano yung kaya kong gawin. Nag-remind ulit na may talent ako. Sorry. Basahin ko na lang kayong sulat ko. Sorry. Sige. Ayun, sorry po. Iyakin talaga ako noon pa man. Sibuyas King po ang tawag sa akin sa teatro namin. So yun, sige. Dear future self. Sorry, ang haba na ata. Kamusta? How is it going? How does it feel na your 10th year as a young teacher in this foreign land is not going as how you've imagined it to be? I know you had planned to celebrate this with special people, this special year with special people. You wanted to bring your family sa Bali to celebrate what a blessed decade it has been. I know it's been tough. But I admire you for being tougher. You didn't let this pandemic get the best of you. Medyo pinanghinaan ka ng loob pero hindi ka nagpatalo. Hindi nawala yung drive mo, yung passion mo sa pagtuturo. Mas naging masigasig ka pa nga ata eh. Please know na nakikita at na-appreciate ko lahat ng sakripisyo mo para sa pamilya mo at para sa mga batang umaasa sa'yo. Alam kong pressured ka kung paano mo itatawid itong mga estudyante mo this year, lalo na yung may external exams. Pero ano ka ba? Ikaw yan eh. Ikaw pa ba? Ngayon ka pa ba kakabahan o magdududa? Ilang batch na ng mga estudyante ang natulungan mong makakuha ng A or A star sa IB or sa IGCSE? Ilang bata na ba ang nakapasok sa magandang universidad sa labas ng bansa dahil sa konting tulong mo sa pag-edit ng personal statements nila? Di ba di mo nang mabilang gamit ang mga daliri mo sa kamay at paa mo? So bakit ka natatakot? Bakit ka kinakabahan? Pagdududahan ka man ng ibang tao, pagdudahan man ng ibang taong abilidad mo, alam mo sa sarili mo na hindi mo hahayaang uhaw ang mga estudyante mo sa kaalaman. Hindi ko man to madalas sabihin to pero magaling ka, maabilidad, madiskarte. Kaya tahan na. Alam mong may nakakakita sa lahat ng effort mo. At hindi man sabihin madalas ng pamilya mo, proud sila sa'yo. At alam kong malaki ang pasasalamat nila sa'yo na ikaw lang ang kumakayod ngayong panahon ng pandemya. Huwag kang susuko ha. Pwedeng mapagod, pero hindi pwedeng sumuko. Hindi ka pwedeng tumigil. Madami ka pang gustong puntahan, marating. Marami ka nang naabot. Maliit man o malaki. At mas nabibigyan mo na rin ng mas maaluang buhay ang pamilya mo ngayon. Narating ang iba't ibang mga lugar na sa hinagap di mo inakalang mararating mo. Masters, sige, sunod natin yan. Subukan nating tapusin this year o kung sa susunod na taon, isingit natin yan sa plano. Pero sa ngayon, stay strong, stay healthy, stay sane. Pagkatapos ng lecheng pandemic na to, pag-usapan natin ang mga luma at bagong plano mo sa buhay. Kapit lang. Higit sa lahat, mahalin mo ulit yung boses mo. Mahalin mo din yung sarili mo. Hanggang sa susunod, mahal kita, Marcelo. Ayun, salamat po.
Ay, nako. Oh, yung mga tissue ha, ay handa. Congratulations, Marcelo. We're so proud of you.
Salamat.
You know, eto, mga kaboses. Alam ko yung mga lalamunan nyo at yung mga kalooban nyo yung masasakit na. Pigil na kayo sa pagluha. And always remember, if you don't cry on your why, it's not your why. Di ba? Naniwala ba kayo doon? Anything na gustong-gusto mong gawin, talagang iiyakan mo yan. And this is just part of yung development natin bilang tao. Because, you know, in our world sa voice acting, hindi naman siya madali. Pero hindi naman din imposible. Sabi ko nga. Ang maganda kasi dito ngayon, we are creating the future of online voice acting industry. But I don't call it an industry. It's an online voice acting artistry. For the longest time, it was not considered as an art. It was considered as an industry. And it's sad because an industry is industrial. When you say industrial, it's like a robot. No? They're doing it for the sake of earning, for the sake of economics. That's why it's called industry. But when it's an art, just like Michelangelo, he focused on his artistry until he becomes a master. And all his work becomes a masterpiece. No? And it becomes a legend. It becomes, kumbaga, immortalized. When you put your heart and soul in your work, even if even you die, your work's still alive, no? Just like the song of Michael Jackson, the song of all singers that who had already died. At the end of the day, the question is, ano bang iniwan mo sa mundo? Andito tayo para magsama-sama, tulungan ng isa't isa. Diba? Bilang pamilya. Marami pa tayong gagawin. Marami pa tayong dapat simulan at tapusin. No? Ang pinaka-importante sa CVAP talaga is your heart on what you really do. Mahalin mo ang boses mo, mahalin mo ang pangarap mo. So anyway, ayan. Salamat sa mga nag-share, no? Grabe kayo. Palakpakan yung mga sarili nyo at sarap ng, it's really a great feeling when you're talking to yourself. No? Minsan, akala mo ikaw yan eh. Pero merong version of you in different era or different time. Ano kaya kung ma-meet mo yung batang ikaw, no? As in, just like yung AVP nyo. Ang galing nung ginawa ni ano eh. Yung sino ba yun nag-AVP na yun na nung bata ako, yung boses bata siya hanggang sa lumalaki siya. Sino yun? Sino gumawa nun? Baka kilala mo? Si ano yata? Teka. Parang si Cass. Cass, ikaw ba yun?
Ay, opo. Yung 5 characters, Sir Choi.
Na mula bata, ikaw hanggang sa tumanda ka.
Opo. Yung nahihiya po. And then, ayun na.
Yun, yung sa klase, hindi ako nagsasalita. Mahihain ako, introvert mo.
Opo.
Sabi nga ba si Cass yun? Alam niyo ba, lahat ng post niyo, pinapanood ko.
Salamat, sir.
Hindi niyo ba nakikita, nagsasubscribe ako sa inyo?
Thank you po sa pag-like ng page, sir.
And hindi to I mean, sabi nga sa inyo, para sa inyo to eh. I'm not doing it for you. And you're not doing it for me. You're doing it for yourself. Kasi ikaw yan eh. Karshi, how was it when you're doing your AVP? How do you feel?
Ano po? Ano po kasi yung AVP, parang it's more of nagre-reflect ka po kung ano ka before. And isa talaga kasi siya sa parang learning process siya in knowing myself better. Kasi po, katulad nga po ng shinare ko, kung babalikan ko po talaga yung kabataan ko before, andun kasi po yung feeling na gustong-gusto mong ipakilala yung sarili mo sa mundo, pero hindi mo magawa kasi natatakot ka. Natatakot ka na hindi ka tanggapin ng tao. Pero the moment na I had this one person po na yung teacher ko when I was in grade 6 na kinuha niya ako from a dark room. That room na kahit alam ko na kaya ko, hindi ako nag-initiate kasi natatakot ako. Kinuha niya ako doon and slowly, para pong siyang ikaw. Parang alam niyo po yun, ang sarap po kasi ng feeling na there will always be, meron laging isang tao na maniniwala sa'yo and he would tell you na meron ka nito. Kailangan mo lang makita meron ka. Kaya po, nung nag-join ako lalo ng CVAP, mas nagkaroon ako ng clear path kung saan po papunta lahat ng ginagawa ko ngayon. And gusto ko lang po ito i-share. Siguro naranasan niyo din ito. Sabi ng mga tao sa akin lately, ano ba yan? Dami mo kasing gustong gawin sa buhay eh. Dapat may isang niche ka lang, di ba po? Nagko-content creating din ako. And dumating din po ako sa point, nga, saan ba talaga ako papunta? Bakit ganito? Parang Wala bang mangyayari? Kasi parang 'di ba po sabi, you cannot be a master of all trades, 'di ba? I mean, jack of all trades and master of none. And then dumating din po ako sa point na, okay, so ano na mangyayari sa atin? So nung nag-join po ako ng CVAP, which is sabi ko nga, kahit napapagod ka or nakakapagod, yung feeling na lang po na every time na mag-share kayo sa amin ng experiences mo, and then yung feeling na marinig yung mga experiences ng mga voice mates ko, makes me stronger as a person na kailangan hindi ako tumigil sa kung ano yung gusto kong gawin. Kasi lahat ng ginagawa natin ngayon, one day it would definitely matter. Like, paggawa ng vlog, paggawa ng content, and being with the person around you, you would see na you could use your voice, not in the means of just going out there for fame, just going out there para makilala ka nila, but for you to move them, for you to be a source of, a source of a hope para sa kanila, like what you've been through. So, yun po, kaya ko rin ginawa yun, and gusto ko po yun ipagpatuloy, and yung tinuturo niya sa amin na humility in the sense of appreciating others is something na I do want to value po. So, yun. Yun, sir. Naiyak ako. Yeah.
You know, yung palakpakan natin si Karshi, no? I like your creativity. Sometimes creativity, hindi siya hindi siya automatic. But when kaya nga yung mga creative, mga artists, meron yung tinatawag na kumbaga sa writer's block, creative block. But once you are inspired and you feel like doing it, no? Automatic lalabas na lang yung creativity mo. But the question is, ano yung tool na gagamitin mo to express your creativity? That's the reason why I would like you to learn how to really edit the video, the audio, because that's the only way we can show what we have. Because human beings, they listen and they watch, they see. And through technology, through internet, that's the only way you can express yung creativity mo. Because they can see it, they can hear it. Tama? Huwag mong sabihin hindi mo kaya. Sinasabi mo lang kasi yan, hindi mo ginagawa eh. Hindi ako marunong yan. Matanda na ako talaga. Why are you limiting yourself? While others believes in you. Di ba, Bernie? Di ba, Jai? Di ba, Katrina? Joy? Gladys? Ang sarap matuto ng mga bagay na hindi mo pa nagagawa. Na pag ginawa mo, madali lang pala kasi hindi mo lang sinubukan. Natakot ka kasi hindi ka marunong, hindi ka sanay. The world will change and will always change. The question is, do you want to change? The world belongs to people who accept change and create change. Remember that. And I always do that every day. Because I always look at myself as a better version of myself and the better version of the next generation. I have to be better or else the next generation will become bitter. Diba? So yun. And I hope this training is something na it's not me giving you what to do, but it's discovering you what you can do with us. No? Kasi, huwag mo nang hayaan mag-isa ka, nandito na kami. Okay? Mahirap mag-isa. Pero kapag nandiyan na yung mga taong naniniwala sa'yo, huwag mo silang pabayaan. Bagkus you protect them. You love them the way you want it to be. Diba? Do unto others what do you want to do unto you. And number one rule in CVAP is respect begets respect. Okay? I respect you. Respect us. So you are inside my house. I'm your big brother. Housemates. That's why at the beginning, voice mates. Are you ready? So, but I'm big brother that you can see. And you can feel, di ba? Alam mo, parang big brother's house talaga tong Zoom eh. No? I just can't imagine one day when we meet, no, when we have this reunion. And I think it will take more than 10 or 20 batches before it happened. And mind you, those people who are in the future waiting for us, those people we're going to meet online, maybe some of them will become literally part of your life or love life. No? I don't know. But it happened already in VoiceWorks. There are like 20 couples who got married from VoiceWorks alone. Because it's 15 years. They were like 20 years old when they met. After like 5 years, or 7 years, they decided to get married. And kinukuha pa rin ako ninong. Tama ba yun? Ako daw ang dahilan kaya sila nagtagpo. So hindi lang ako dream fulfiller. Ako din ay couple matcher. Sometimes you just have to really understand that we are all bridge. Because in life, we just pass by, di ba? And people connects to everyone through other people. So, I don't know. But the good thing is, all I know is I know nothing. And all I know is I'm learning from everyone. And when I know from everyone, I will know my purpose for everyone. You just have to listen and ask. And with that, ayan, ito na ang training natin. Maraming salamat. Alakpakan po mga kapuso, mga kaboses, mga kapamilya. Ayan, nakakatuwa na itong medyo melodramatic na moment ng buhay natin na to ay hindi nyo malilimutan. Alam ko yan. Kasi bawat kwento nyo, naaalala ko. Once again, welcome to our 4th session of Certified Voice Artist Program, Batch 3, Week 4. Yes, come on everybody, palakpak again. Buhay na, buhay na, buhay na. Woo! Again, remember yung first day natin? Kanta tayo ng yung favorite song natin. Do not forget. Alam niyo kung anong first song natin? Ha? This is our song, remember? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Are you ready?
I'm alive, alert, awake, enthusiastic. I'm alive, alert, awake, enthusiastic.
Kanta.
I'm alive, alert, awake, awake, alert, alive. I'm alive, alert, awake, enthusiastic. I'm alive, alert, awake, enthusiastic. I'm alive, alert, awake, enthusiastic. I'm alive, alert, awake, awake, alert, alive. I'm alive, alert, awake, enthusiastic.
Woo! Yay! Yes! Everyone is alive, alert, awake. Ayan, buti buhay pa tayo. Si Donald Trump meron ng virus. Ayan ang sinasabi ko sa inyo. Walang ligtas dito. Pinaka-importante at kumbaga, protected na tao sa buong mundo nagkaroon. Ikaw pa kaya. Kaya mag-ingat ka, kapatid, kabos. So right now, sobrang chill lang talaga tayo ngayong week 4 natin because you've done so much. You're really learning by doing, trust me. So kung mapapansin nyo, nung una, makapagod, daming ginagawa. Ano ba naman itong pinasok ko? Parang, alam mo yun, gusto mo sa una pa lang, gusto mo nang umayaw. Pero ganun talaga ang buhay. Gusto mo bang ayawan ang buhay mo? Di ba? Sinong gustong umayaw sa buhay? Kaya maraming tao. Kaya nga una kong pinarealize sa inyo, ano ba ang purpose ninyo sa buhay? Tama? Diba? Anong purpose ninyo? Ngayong araw na ito, we're going to talk about, we're going to open my presentation. Oo. Alam nyo, medyo marami tayong pag-uusapan pa, pero ito dapat ay sa first day, pero sabi ko nga, i-justify lang natin kung ano yung mga natutuhan ninyo for the past 4 weeks. And next week, ayan, graduation nyo na. Right? Okay, pero meron akong special na ginawa para sa inyo ngayon na hindi pa nakikita ng batch 1 at batch 2. Alright? Alam nyo kung ano? Okay, since all of you are actually doing yung mga home recording studio na kayo lang ang dumiscover kung anong pinaggagawa ninyo. Yung iba, wala ngang laptop, walang ano, sige lang. Di ba sabi ko sa inyo, wala akong pakialam kung paano nyo ginawa. Ang mahalaga, magpasa kayo. Pangit yan o hindi, basta magpasa. Kasi mahihiya ka naman sa sarili mo kung pangit yung gawa mo. Hindi kita huhusgahan kung gaano ka pangit yung gaano kaganda yung gawa mo. Ang mahalaga, nagpasa ka. Okay? Yun lang yun. And along the way, it's not easy. It's been like 25 years of my life learning until now, learning new skills. But the question is, if you're not learning, what do you do? Di ba? If you don't want to learn new skills, what will you do anyway? So today I'm going to talk about session number 7, which is how to build your own home recording studio. Okay. So I don't know about you, but today I have mixed feeling and emotion. It's our last day, no? And how about you? How do you feel about today? Lulungkot ba kayo? Nalulungkot kayo?
Same feels.
May ganun talagang feeling sa sa CBAP. Yung CBAP syndrome.
Meron, sir.
Talaga?
Yes,
Bakit?
sir.
Meron, sir. Nakakamiss kayo.
Oo.
Yes, sir.
In a few hours, this will end.
Next batch ulit.
But we still have to learn, no?
Attend po kami ulit sa next batch.
Buong batch
Okay.
3 nasa batch 4 po ulit.
I hope you are all excited for dubbing activity later, no? Kasi yung assignment ninyo, assignment lang yan para to perform your assignments later on, okay? And aside from that, but for now, let us first discuss last topic for the program. It is essential that you build on this if you haven't already, because this is now a requirement in the new normal, okay? You should be able to record studio quality recordings from your home because of the pandemic and also because recording studios have now become obsolete. Yay! Obsolete na mga recording studio. Kasi sila ang ko-control ng matagal sa industriya. Ibig sabihin, palakasan system. Okay? So, as of now, wait lang ha. I-kakat ko lang yung